The aldehyde functional group is one that we often find in monosaccharides. And there are two chemical formulas on the slide. Neither one are monosaccharides, but both of them are aldehydes, and the aldehyde functional group is highlighted. The chemical on the left is benzaldehyde. This chemical has a pleasant aroma and flavor and is found in cherries and in almonds. And we see the aldehyde group is a carbonyl carbon bonded to a hydrogen, and then that carbonyl carbon is bonded to one other thing. In benzaldehyde, that carbonyl carbon is bonded to an aromatic ring. Formaldehyde is the simplest aldehyde, and it's often found in chemical preservatives as well. It has many other functions as well. But formaldehyde, again, we see this carbonyl carbon bonded to a hydrogen, and then that carbonyl carbon is bonded to a hydrogen. So many monosaccharides have this aldehyde functional group. And because the carbonyl carbon is bonded to a hydrogen, aldehyde functional groups are always found at the end of a chain. The ketone functional group is similar to the aldehyde functional group in that a ketone also has a carbonyl group. But unlike the aldehyde, where the carbonyl is found at the end of the chain, a ketone carbonyl is in the middle of a chain because that ketone carbonyl carbon is bonded to two other carbons. The two structures on this slide are monosaccharides, and notice that aside from the carbonyl carbon, every single carbon is bonded to a hydroxyl group. So it matters whether a monosaccharide has an aldehyde functional group or a ketone functional group. So we can refer to a monosaccharide that has an aldehyde functional group as an aldose, and one that contains a ketone functional group as a ketose. We can also name monosaccharides according to how many carbons there are. So for example, a monosaccharide with 3 carbons is a triose, one with 4 carbons is a tetrose, one with 5 carbons is a pentose, and one with 6 carbons is a hexose. And we can further characterize a monosaccharide by combining these two terms. So for example, an aldotriose is a monosaccharide with 3 carbons and an aldehyde, and a ketotriose is a monosaccharide with 3 carbons and a ketone group. So we can use any combination of this. For example, an aldohexose is a monosaccharide with 6 carbons and an aldehyde, and a ketopentose would be a monosaccharide with 5 carbons and a ketone group.